Yeah, they're definitely in the class, but are they part of the class? He's not so convinced.
Is he approving of it? Or tolerating of it?
Given everything you've seen, that answer is probably no.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask a deeper question then. Is he letting this fly because he's getting some amusement out of it?
He seems to be a pretty cheerful guy in general.
Mm-hmm.
But this is definitely not his vibe.
The Ravagers are harsh on the vibe of the party. Gotcha.
So, I don't roll insight. Nah, I'm good.
You always ask.
Hey, how do you feel about revolutionary? Being a revolutionary?
Captain,
Yeah, bro, what's up?
since that's your underclass, we got one of our underclass that's being barred from the exhibition match.
Oh, that's harsh, bro.
He's just like Goliath there. He can go all big and nasty. But, as I said, he's banned. Would you be willing to speak in agreement on letting our boy in? It'll be a hell of a fight. Something a bit more fitting.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Do you appreciate that? We'll be sure to convey that.
Nah, it would totally not be cool to have someone waste their youth in isolation.
Imagine being the only one sat on the bench, right? Thank
He
you,
just
sir.
nods. Of course. The young are supposed to run wild and free.
We're about to go put in that petition ourselves, so we'll be sure to include your approval vote.
And let me guess, you gotta try to convince the Cathars, right?
That's that, John? Yeah.
He just, like, chuckles and, like, tussles John's hair. Oh, you're a sneaky one, bro. That was a good move.
Is John conscious?
He's in immense pain when he does that.
Yes.
Ow, stop shaking my damn head.
Just gonna give him a couple more healing light charges in case
You
he...
see, like, he's got
His
blood
neck is too-
matting his hair, his eyes swollen shut. One of his arms appears to be broken.
It's not much, but sir, we'll give him that.
I think we've... At this point, he should have, like... He has more HP than Quint has, so he should be relatively fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is
That
fun.
said, hey bro,
That's,
can you go take our sick cat out and get some dope ass medical help?
That'd be... Yeah, that'd be lit, fam.
He's literally speaking his language.
Yeah, bro, of course. But that would ruin the whole ploy, you know.
You have to make sure everyone sees what's the underclass has
Wait,
done.
Oh, ignore that.
But I that
He's smarter than he looks.
he's got the muscle, he's got the brain. What doesn't he have?
All the Lord's
There
Alliance
you
are
go.
in Congress.
Now he's holding John in his arm.
Aww.
Aw.
Can I put Naomi in the Lord's Alliance
Oh,
Congress?
this is a fun
Absolutely.
combination right here.
As you see these two elves, or this archmage discussing with this armored individual that has a nameplate that says caster.
Oh damn, that's wild. I wonder who it could be.
I wouldn't have brought it up at all.
Yo, that fucking outfit though,
It look-
Jesus Christ.
I was
man.
wondering when you were gonna show off his new R. It looks so fucking sick.
You
Can you make
see
big to show?
Captain Spare said, "Oh, excuse me, Elvin bro." To which he just walks around them, and you see a look of disgust over Archmage Velendros's face.
Full elf purists looking at the half one.
Look at the mutt.
Anti-stereotype elf.
Roll an insight.
Yeah, I would like it as well, because
It's
Casper's
so
also half elf.
Correct.
That's so funny.
Fuck it, let's send it.
It-
But he's a half elf
Yeah.
that is passing.
Yeah.
Half elf that's traditionalist, as opposed to half elf that's rebellious.
Yeah, precisely it.
This
Caster represents elvenness. Captain Severus is not.
Yeah.
You see him bring them over here, and the Cathars that are here jump up. You see Archmaid Valendros do it, and put a hand on Caster's shoulder and just say, "And if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask."
Take a step aside.
Actually, no. He just sits here, waits for you to move out of his way.
Quentin gets out of the way.
Seraph will do like a respectful half bow from like their White Watch days and then step aside.
Archmage, sir. Remember, we're trying to get allies, so we gotta be polite.
Yo, you got a grunt from him? Damn!
Senpai noticed me.
Who's gonna follow him?
Two has
The
a
perfect
vendetta
place to
against this guy, and we don't know why.
Like, hey, fuck him, he smells rich.
Roll stealth.
He smells
He's
racist.
following the
so-
police.
Roll stealth.
We need a soundboard clip from cops saying that's racist. So we really gotta get that at some point. No, not right now. Later.
He removes his helmet as caster. Draco
Oh, you
gasps.
beat me. I don't notice you slip away. God damn it.
Hey,
I feel like y'all got eyes on Caster for me. We're good.
At some point, I'm gonna do a double take and realize that
Call?
down to a shorty.
Yeah. Two's taking Quint's position of the person that just disappears when you look away. He's taking the spot.
As Caster walks over to you, takes his helmet on and pulls back this white and gold trimmed hood. He just says, "Hey, sorry I missed so much. Where are we at?"
I didn't realize I was doing it there. What'd you get?
Yeah, when'd you
Yeah,
get this?
The Archmage give it to you?
He just looks like a little chagrined and says, "He insisted on it."
Up.
It looks good.
I'm gonna take it. Cast item lore on it.
Actually, wait, shit,
Yeah,
what?
good to see you again. You look good.
It takes 3, almost half my psychic points.
He's said it's very honorable and traditional garb.
It looks
You, carefully studying this item, can tell that this is ancient elven swordsman armor.
Ooh. Quinto will recite this in a muttering manner. I'm assuming he's sort of tranced out when he does this. Ancient elven swordsman armor. Makes sense for the Archmage in a city light to still have it.
He just looks at you. That's new.
Quentin trances out here.
Just waves a hand. Looks over to y'all. Is he okay? Is that normal?
About John?
About Clint just dazing out.
It's
Item lore in this bitch.
it's a
normal
newer thing.
lore, but it's he does it.
Also, what happened to John?
The year ones from Eastwatch.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I think what happened to him is exactly what he wanted to happen to him.
Smell dandelions. Ugh.
What?
Side effect. Almost smells nice though.
Oh, he just looks down and blushes a little. That's not the armor.
Do you have special cologne on?
That makes it feel a bit better. What a mess.
The Archmage has an entourage with him.
They dolled you up. How many passes did you get? We're in a city of light again, after all.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's just how like being the center of attention.
Quint will lean over towards Jericho. The last time we were in a city of light, he got a lot of, admirers walking the streets.
Jericho nods slowly. And he gestures towards Caster. Sorry, you're clearly uncomfortable about this. Luckily, that it'll happen again while we're here. But regardless, the armor looks well.
Looks sleek.
Can't wait to see what it does.
He didn't tell you?
He just shakes his head. He said he wanted it to be a surprise, that I'd grow into it, whatever that means.
See.
He's probably talking about the elven component of it. It and your bloodline. You'll be fine.
You just see him like squirm a little and quickly glance to the side a couple times. Yeah, that seemed to be the only thing he was interested in talking about.
Of course it was. Hey. No matter whose blood you got. Still one of ours.
He just throws a hand out, and I still remember our promise.
Always. Take it. Give firm grip. Hell yeah, brother.
Seraph, over here, you hear the Cardinal being irate with what has happened to John. And I guess you would get a full explanation. It appears John wanted to test their mettle, if you will, but then was savagely beat. The Cathar, the Cardinal, as well as Lady Catrice, backed up by her husband, say there's testing and then there's going too far, and that crosses a line. Do you add anything to the conversation?
Yeah, they'll step forward. Excuse me, Your Eminence. I also happened to notice the honestly barbaric and unsportsmanlike behavior from the Eastwatch first years that are strangely a lot more capable than you would think, given that they've only been in the Watch for 1 year.
What do you mean by this, Watchman? You see Lord Telemon stand up and everyone seemed to give his words room to breathe.
I only mean, sir, that if I didn't know any better, it would seem like they already had years of experience.
Do not the Watch take people from all walks of life?
That we do, but they're usually young, untrained.
Oh, that's totally true, bro. And like, some of the class members we got are like just starting it out, you know? That's like the same for y'all, right? He looks around. Yells. That's the same for y'all, right?
What is
Thumbs up.
Just go along with it.
I have no idea what he said.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's just move us closer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna instant transmission over
Bradford, like, passing by here, behind Carl, will just look at Alstein and be like, pointing at him, like, I want to talk to you in a minute.
As a
But
nod.
and then give this man a little bit wider of a berth, because I don't like him. Big man.
You see Lord Telemon think on this. Bradford,
Yes.
you have been in the watch for 6 years now. What do you have to say about your first years? Are they at the same level?
He he gives it a solid bit of contemplation, clearly like kind of tossing it back and forth, trying to find a way that it maths out that it's like, yes, the answer is yes, they are. But just slowly his body language changes and he just shakes his head. No. On their best day, it might... No, not even on their best day. They're capable, they're competent, but that thing that was out there, not the same.
Your lordship, might I contribute to this?
Yes, Clint. Speak away.
Lords and ladies of the Lord's Alliance and Cathars, our underclassmen is probably one of the best in Watchmen history. They've been to an ancient city that is reportedly gone, swallowed by darkness. They've gone deeper on their Black Watch allegiance than any underclassman should ever had to. And even with all of that accolade I just gave them, he shakes his head, they would lose at their current capacity. A man down and under strength.
You see Adrian stand up quickly. And how could we rectify the situation to make these terms more amenable? To make it to where everyone watching still has a show to see?
Taking it out of the game. So Michael is the first piece.
Obviously.
We're in agreement on that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like that
Adrian
should
just threw you up a big old softball.
be a big old softball. The thing is, do we want to ask for more?
Oh,
We could
yeah.
totally get rid of Goliath.
Yeah, like, this is...
The
He's
one
attacking
that
a
perpetrated
Cathar.
this. Yeah, the one that perpetrated this savagery on this innocent Cathar. We're Watchmen. We don't kill Cathars.
How could the thoughts even
I
come to his
sort of-
mind?
I still, to me, I want to keep Goliath just so he loses. Loses on live screen, light stream TV.
I love the idea.
I think.
God
Michael can take
damn.
him. I think Michael can take him.
Do we want to risk it though? It would get nasty.
Are you saying Michael in Monster or Michael in Fiend?
Those, as sad as it is to say, you don't really separate the two. They are one.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, in Tears of Power, like, does he have to get to Fiend before he's a match, or do you think you could take him
Probably.
at the Monster stage?
Remember,
Actually-
they're trying to kill
actually,
people. Here.
Monster mode, Michael might still win. Because that monster mode regenerates 30 points every round.
Jesus. Christmas.
It was like 20 or 30. Yeah, it just had constant regen, if I remember his stats correctly. So unless that guy does that much damage output every round, he would be at best keeping neutral.
Considering that thing's size and the description of his foot just hitting the ground when he wasn't even applying full force, I wouldn't be surprised if it could.
Then he goes into fiend form, or wherever the next tier is.
That is true.
I'm still behind the fact that this is where Michael becomes better than what he is now.
Mm-hmm.
And pulling punches on Michael in the Crucible, yeah, pulling punches are a little class, but I have faith in them.
God, I hate that you're right. It's a good fucking point.
So, but I don't
So,
think we should
if you
pull
wanna keep
Goliath, but
Goliath-
we could still buff them, which is why I'm saying there could be other requests
Okay.
we put in.
Hmm.
I just don't know what that looks like.
So rather than
Because-
retract from their year one, you're saying to buff ours.
Yeah, I just don't know what we would add because we can't get them any better equipment. I mean, technically,
Fucking giving
they're on the same-
our equipment is a lot.
Well, actually, they have +1 equipment, right? Oh, same as us.
Mhm.
Okay, so we can't give them better equipment than we have because we don't even have it.
But do we know if the Lord's Alliance has capability to give them better?
I don't think they do, right?
I doubt it. I know Lord Telemon was pulling punches when we were fighting him.
Well,
Oh, I have an idea.
Casper just got new equipment from.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's an ancient elven
That
thing.
is
That's
also
not
true.
like generalized equipment. Like you would give
Yeah,
them.
it-
But
If we ask for more, the more should probably be equipment after Michael.
Well, how about this? What if we give, assuming our people are defending the Cathars, which was what Ismanov wanted, what if we give them a second Cathar?
Okay.
Because then we're just buffing their numbers and their damage output and healing.
Mhm.
And it also
I
allowed
mean-
the Cathars to rectify the wrong that just happened.
I mean, if you
Enjoy the idea.
want to pitch this to them, Seraph is both, or has been a Cathar and a Watchman. If you want to do double, and then they could be on
That's
their
an
second
interesting
Cathar.
choice.
I get behind that. We could put a if they're bringing veteran watchmen into their year 1 class, why can't we?
As
I
well
get
as
behind that.
fucking that bone shield by itself is just like, okay, they're good for a minute. That'd be cool.
You see her quickly stomping in.
It's
Oh,
my
T-Mob.
beloved.
Our man!
He just looks at John, who's being slowly healed. John, what did you let happen to you?
Is he out of it?
John seems like be unresponsive at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll live.
The big. Should I call them Ravagers? It's not a big secret that they're Ravagers, right? Whatever. It's Ismanov. Jake will just say the big Ravager. When they call it Goliath. I believe he
You
took offense
s-
to something John said.
See him grip tight on his axe to where the wood underneath his handle groans. Great Cardinal, we have to make this right. We have to.
To answer your question, you pitched, looking at Mr. Bardman down here.
Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian. That's his name. I was like, why am I mind farting at the worst time about what his name?
That's all good.
I believe that we need to even the teams, don't you think?
We have currently one of our underclassmen benched for his nature. A nature encouraged by Blackwatch activity. To fight the dark with the dark. And I am confident that this singular underclassman we might be able to, well, give our large Ravager a run for his money. But that aside, that doesn't rectify the other Ravagers. With the Lord's Alliance's permission, and the Cathars as well, might we add some of our own veterans to combat their veterancy? Make it for a proper match for the Cities of Light? And to keep our underclassmen lives safe.
You hear behind you, that will not be happening.
Oh, no, no, no.
Perhaps, Grand Watcher, if you would find it amenable, there be a second Cathar added to the match? Maybe somebody that's had both Cathar and Watchman experience?
You see him look down at y'all. So let's take this out again for a second. If you did that, you would not be present for any of the events of their trial.
You're saying that's For Seraph.
To Seraph,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, Seraph wouldn't be present for the
So
stuff
anything that
happening
happens there, you would be absent for.
later. For their trial, you mean the party's fight against the
Correct.
Bloodcloaks. Okay.
But he would tell
Trial,
Gregor.
trial in the Olympian way.
Trial by combat.
But you still
But
have
he would
Gregor.
still have. Exactly, you still have Gregor, right?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think diverging my two characters this way is maybe the best way to do it.
Do we have other possible options we could slot in instead of Seraph?
We can't put any of our upperclassmen.
Clearly.
Oh! What if we put in an Eastwatch Watchman?
Okay.
Because the Ravagers are tarnishing Eastwatch reputation. So allow them to clean up house, so to speak.
Argue for Savage or something.
Well, the question is, will the Grand Watcher allow that?
Probably not.
It'd be too easy.
But
Having
also
that
point,
much
is
fucking
it-
damage output.
The thing is it the Grand Watcher's decision at this point? It's one Grand Watcher versus the political
Yeah.
clout of all the Lord's Alliance and Cathars present on site.
I think Seraph's an easier sell because they were a Cathar.
No.
I rolled
It's
so
so
shit.
bad. It's so
Who's doing
bad.
If this is the Grand Watcher, surely he has a watch ring reroll.
You see Lord Telemon sort of scanning the audience as he takes in everything that's being said right now.
Does Lord Telemon have guidance?
Would it
Yeah,
be
what do you have,
possible to throw that at him? To help my good buddy Lord Telemon.
You could, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe just catch his eye
Oh.
and direct him in a whatever path would not
Oh my
help him with
God.
that. Never mind.
Else.
Guidance from the 4 Cathars in proximity?
Is there a sister that can give him mega guidance? Jesus Lord! So he's got a 14, baby!
Man is taking
You know,
all the
as
L's
the
today.
DM, you
As
can get-
You could give inspirations.
I feel this
Okay.
whole situation that we've finagled is pretty inspirational. Very storybook-esque.
Would Lord Telemon have any insights on Blackwatch / Lord's Alliance / Cathar operations that he gets a reroll? I don't know. He's pretty well versed, but that's like the
he
only
seems very
reason I can see
invested
it.
in
Is.
us, if not just the watch in general.
He still
I think
remembers.
I would give him a reroll.
Yeah, he still remembers our
can't-
names.
Yeah.
Like we met him one time 4 years ago,
That's
And
the
he's still
fucking
remember-
ticket, mate!
and he still remembers our names. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If we allowed this classmate that has been barred to compete, everyone would be privileged to a show, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Phallus, one-sided one.
But the point of the show is that you can protect the Cathar, not use them to overwhelm the enemy.
Hmm.
He
because-
looks over. Cardinal, I recommend that we allow this one to fight, so that we can show this civilized humanity can conquer over savagery. He looks at him, looks down to John.
Bloody John, little John.
Little baby boy John.
T. John.
Baby boy, baby John.
I acquiesce to your guidance, my lord. Glory to the 12th house.
Let's go. I'm just gonna look. I'm not gonna look directly at, but out of the corner of my eye, what's the Grand Watcher's insight disposition of the Grand Watcher?
Direct eye
There it
contact.
is. Ooh, yeah, roll insight.
I'll try it too.
Oh shit!
Oh, there's a cold disposition in this room.
Is it directed at anyone specific?
He certainly is becoming wise to y'all's game.
Hmm.
As
Awkward.
you say, Lord. He looks directly over to you, Clint. Come, let us have our chat.
You've been voluntold by God and your boss.
Clint will nod and sort of half bow. Be apologetic about. Because remember, Clint, we don't know about no fucking conspiracy, right?
Do I have anything that I can give you as a hand?
Seraph will look at him and just mow, good luck.
Does the Grand Watcher have walk-on music function?
Does he what?
Does the Grand Watcher have walkout music? Does he have his theme song?
Oh, no,
level
I
of
should
theme
have
song?
got something for him, actually.
I'm surprised you don't.
Well,
I'll play Lane Dove
I mean-
music. That's like sort of chillingly ominous.
I do have, one song that really fits, but it's copyright.
Aw.
Oh, but is it slowed and reverbed?
Yeah, is there a remix? That's actually a good
Wait,
question.
Can we hit it with the wiki wiki?
I don't